Ferrybridge Power Station was a complex project to start with. COVID made it even more complex for us. What we would normally do on a demolition of this scale is take the structures piece by piece, but because we would have to evacuate so many people and it was against the government guidelines through COVID, we weren't permitted to do that. For good reason, we're going to do the boiler house, bunker bay and the 2 chimneys all in one go.
Keltbray and SSE have had a great working relationship throughout the demolition project. The demolition represents a significant change from 50 years of power production at Ferrybridge Power Station.
For this demolition we have approximately 40,000 tonnes of steelwork in the boiler house, 10,000 tonnes of steelwork in the bunker bay, and the chimneys each are 9,000 tonnes. So a considerable weight coming down at the one time. One of the most challenging aspects of this demolition is the chimneys. There's a possibility they would telescope once we detonate, so we've designed reinforced concrete hinges at the base to ensure that the base will rotate over.
So using the linear shape charge system, we keep the main structural columns intact to the point of detonation. We modelled all the cuts in the building, and then the engineers, once it was fully cut within the model, they put a 50-year wind against it to see if there'd be any movement. It will remain stable right up to the point of detonation.
What I have here is a piece of linear shape charge. This eliminates the need to completely cut the column through. So the linear is cut, and that microsecond later, that dynamite gives it a punch, and that kicks the leg out, and which induces its rotation.
Safety is paramount to the success of this demolition project. To undertake the demolition of these chimneys, we had to implement an exclusion zone. This is a radius around the structure that will be demolished, and it's measured from the height of the structure. Because we had to evacuate 187 houses, we have arranged for a marquee to be installed in the park area local to the residents, where we've put hot drinks facilities on for them.
We've got a number of assets, National Grid, Northern Power Grid, that we have to protect, and the local factories, businesses and homes. So we have built hardcore berms. We're using a number of international sea containers, straw bales.
Myself and the rest of our team were in the process of setting up dust suppression units. They're going to be set up around the perimeter of the blast zone, chimneys, boiler house. It's going to dampen down that excessive dust.
On the morning of the demolition, we'll check the connections into the charges and also the connections to the chimneys. It's a visual inspection of the non-L system of connection.
For me, because it's iconic, this is like the Eiffel Tower or Statue of Liberty, and these towers over there was something I woke up from that age, opened up the curtains and look, and they were just wonderful.
We've grown accustomed to enjoying looking at it now, but we're obviously looking forward to seeing a big explosion as well and seeing it come tumbling down.
We literally just moved in and already people started coming round and giving us information, and like today everyone's really helpful, so yeah, been good on it.
Yeah, it's very professional and very helpful out there, everybody.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fire!
Obviously, huge success, major milestone on this project. The demolition's gone really well, as per design. We've removed a massive landmark from the skyline here at Ferrybridge.
Well, I'd like to say it was never in doubt, but with complex operations like this, there's always a risk, and I have to say I'm incredibly impressed with our team because it went absolutely perfectly and without a single glitch, and the team can be very proud of what they've achieved. Kelpraise had a good day in the office today.